What's up, guys? Before we get started in today's video, I wanted to show you guys something, and that is, of course, my own coffee. You guys, if you have been a follower of my channel for a while, you have probably seen a couple of announcements about my own coffee on a couple of other videos. I will leave a link down below this video to where you guys can go over, get yourself some great coffee, and help support the channel. This is, of course, a 6-bean blend, but I've got several others out there. And I'm sure you will find something that you're going to like. But guys, what I wanted to do in this video is actually talk a little bit about something that has kind of become more of a debate. And I really think that it's something that we need to pay attention to. And if you've read the title of this video, you know what that is. And that is the challenges, or I should say the growing challenge for particularly younger people to be able to buy their own home, to own their own home. And what I want to look at is the comparison between the average household income and the average price of a home. Now, what I've got up in front of us here, I'm just going to jump over here to this page. This is a comparison between house price to income ratio from 1965 to 2021. Okay, I want you to look at this chart. Okay, you can see here the blue line, the darker line here on the bottom. This is the average income for an American consumer. And of course, this is the average price of a home. And we can see it go up substantially here, and we also see this fall. And what this fall here is right around in here is around 2008. We can see just kind of kept going down for a while. This was basically the crash, as they called it. And then, of course, it began going up at a much faster rate shortly after, while at the same time, the average income of most Americans basically stagnated. I mean, you can kind of see from this chart, it has not risen much. In fact, a lot of this increase here is due to inflation, the inflationary increase of the last several years, but it has not kept up with the rate of inflation among the housing market, okay, the house prices and things like that. And I think that that's something that we need to pay particular attention to as Americans, as just anyone that is concerned with what's going on in our country. Because another aspect that is affecting a lot of folks due to the increase in housing prices, the increase in property value, is their property taxes. There are a lot of folks that are starting to see a dramatic increase in the property taxes that they pay each year, simply because of the increased prices in the housing market. And there are a lot of folks that are on fixed incomes and things like that that are even losing their homes because of it. I believe it's out in Missouri. They have actually began the process of making changes to people that are above the age of 65 as far as what they are going to be responsible for on their property taxes, basically keeping them from losing their homes simply because of property tax increases due to the value increase. Now, it is getting harder for all of us. The way that our economy is going, it is getting much harder for the average person to make a decent living. That's just the reality of it. And it is getting more of a challenge, especially for younger folks, especially, when they come out of college, they're saddled with all of this debt that, in many cases, for a degree that does them no good whatsoever. And this is something that, that we need to be paying attention to. I really think that the best thing that we could do now, this out of control inflationary spending that we're seeing, this insanity that we're seeing in the housing market, is really affecting a lot of people. And I think it's a way that we're seeing, it's basically just a big wealth transfer. Okay, the banks know that they're going to get their money. All of these loans anymore, they're insured. Most of you guys, if you've got a mortgage, you know that depending on the value of your mortgage compared to, the amount borrowed and things like that, that you have to actually pay insurance. Okay, the bank has insurance, and then you pay insurance basically for the bank, because they're not going to lose their money. Okay, they're going to get whatever their investment is regardless. And there is absolutely no one reaching out and sticking up for working class people. This is a travesty. This is something that is dangerous, in my opinion, because it basically puts the American dream at a much harder place for most people to get to. Okay, guys, I think that it's important that each of us do what we can do to better our own situations, to focus in on trying to have a home, a decent home, and something that we can leave to our kids. That's a big thing. If you have a home, if you have property, if you can leave that to your kids, and that's something that they want to keep up, to maintain, that's getting them to a little bit better of a situation in this ever insanely chaotic world. I think a lot of this is deliberate. Obviously, I think that a lot of the chaos that we're seeing is a deliberate attempt to basically take people's homes from them. But guys, this is just a bit of a rant video that I wanted to do. And, I've been talking to some folks that I know at work, a guy that I know that has recently gotten married. They've bought their home, and the struggles that they have, which it's understandable. I mean, we've all had those struggles, but it truly is, based upon the numbers, much harder for people these days than it has been in generations past. But guys, just a quick video, a rant video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. What are some of the steps that you're taking to help protect yourself and your family's future from all of this craziness? But guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Check out all the links down below the video. Be sure to subscribe. Check out the rest of the videos on my channel. Share the video. Give it a thumbs up. Get some coffee. And guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.